Hi friends, welcome to another music lesson with Uncle Joe. Nice meeting with you again. Trust you've been good to yourselves. Today we'll be doing one or two things, just as much as you can handle. Uncle Joe is not pressuring you, giving you what I know you'll be able to handle. Alright? So we'll look at some more time values. Well, only one. We'll look at only one. I'll give you one today. Time values. Start our lessons with that, or lesson with that. And the time value we'll look at today is the semiquaver. Right? Written like this. Shaded as a head, so it's shaded. And then it has stems, two stems, or not stem, tail, yes. Long ones is stem, tail, or something else. Right, whatever you want to call it. We call these tail. So it has a stem, and then it has two tails. So it has a long part, and then it has two of those things. If you recall, the quaver has one. All right, semi means half, as you know. So that if this is the quaver, then that is the semi-quaver, right? So since semi means half, two of these will give you one of this. Remember we had that pattern where we did note time values, right? So this is another time value. It's a shorter note, as you would recognize, and it has a quarter beat. That gets quarter of a beat. All right? So that four semiquavers will make one beat. And which note gets one beat? Remember, quartets in your notes. All right, and please remember to go over the notes so that you can follow in the lesson. Well, you have it. You can refer to it at any time. All right, so that gets a quarter beat. So that if you have four of them together, as I was saying just now, and we write it now, you'll be able to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you group four of them together. Right? You'll see it in your workbook. Remember the grade 1 book by Eric Taylor, Theory and Practice. Right now, yes, you have it. This will give you one quartet. Right? One quartet, etc. You can do the math. All right? That's it. That's the other time value we'll look at for today. Then I'll go on to something else. And that would be rests. Now quickly, in music, silence is just as important as sound. Now song is the notes. When you play them, you're singing them. Jesus loves me, Mary, Mary had a... getting the tones mixed up, anyhow. Right? I just did sounds. But rest is also important because you would not have a music with music all the time. The player or the singer doesn't have a chance to breathe, right? We need time to breathe, so you rest sometimes. So you have sound, then you have silence. Sound, silence. I'm sure you can find a song that they have some silent parts where the person is not singing or the person is not playing, right? Silence is just as good. So since silence is as important as sound, then to each sound or note, right? Note that notes we call sound as well, refer to them as sound in context. Then we have a rest for each sound or note or time value. We have a rest for each one of them. So we may want to, whilst at some point we want you to sing and hold a note for 4 counts, we want sometimes for you to not sing, not perform for 4 counts. That's all rest is about. So we have the semi-brief rest. It's written like this. Written like that on the staff. 4th line. Right? Written like that on the 4th line. The 5th line would be, so it wouldn't touch the 5th line. Alright, you'll see it in your workbook. Okay? So this is the rest, it's something like that, and it's shaded. Then 1 for the minim. Of course, the name is semi-brief rest. It takes its name from the note. The minim rest is on a line as well. Matter of fact, sorry, my bad. My bad, forgive me. Let me back up. So the semi-brief rest is hanging under the 4th line, sorry. Hanging under the 4th line. It's not on, it's under the 4th line. So it gets 4 beats, like the note gets, and it's on the 4th line. Alright, that's how you make the distinction. The 5th line would be somewhere there, or a little lower, but it would not touch the other line. It would not touch the 3rd line. Right? This is the 3rd line. It wouldn't touch it. This quaver, the minim rest, is on the 3rd line. Right? Minim rest is on the 3rd line. Let me take this up. Alright? Minim rest is on the 3rd line. It's same size, none is bigger or anything. Same sign, but just the position is different. Quartet rest. Like that, or / yeah, it's written like that, and it's on the staff. You'll see it in the workbook. Just put it on the staff. For now, we just look at the importance of these two, just how they're written. Quaver, board is small. Quaver rest, it's like this, just like that. Well, the opposite to the quartet, right? When I was learning it, I told myself that the quartet rest is let me write this differently. Or, yes, I said the quartet rest is a backward 7 and the quaver is a 7. Okay, that's how. That's what I did to remember. And then you have the semi-quaver rest. Seven with another thing, so it has 2, just like this. All right. That's it for rest, and we look some more of them as we go on. When you check your workbook, you'll be able to understand what you have to do with the rest. But the rest is just like the notes. So you know the notes, and you learn the rest the same way, and you know how to use. You know how to use the notes, you know how to use the rest. Right? So if a bar needs 4 beats, and they ask you to use a rest, use the semi-brief rest. If a bar needs to get, they ask you to fill a bar with rest, and the bar is short two beats, then you use the 2-beat rest, etc. Yes, so that's it for today, or for this lesson. I wish you well learning, and see you next time. This is Uncle Joe saying, take care of yourself, and I'll see you on my next lesson. Bye.